You're looking good, Gordon.
Good to see you. Thank you.
Good to see you as well. How lovely to have you here. Now,
thank you.
Gordon, before we start, there's
Yes.
so much to talk about, but you know it's kind of all changed a little bit.
Right.
We don't really have the swearing on the BBC so much anymore. When I swear on the show, sometimes they tend to cut it out.
Right.
And they're a bit worried about you coming on because, of course, you do swear quite a lot more than just about anyone else, it seems.
Sometimes, even after 10:30?
OK, well, they're a bit worried, so they've given me this. Do you know about this? Have they asked you about this? This is the new BBC, I think it's called the Compliance-atron 3000. OK, and you have to wear this, I'm afraid, during the course of the interview. You see those two prongs there, ladies and gentlemen?
Yep.
They will send an electric shock into... if there's any swearing, they will. I'm afraid they will.
Does it work?
I'm afraid it does, yes. So...
have you got one?
Do you want me to test...
Yeah,
I don't need one.
Please.
Do you want me to test it for you?
Please. Thank you. Yeah.
Because if you're not feeling it, I can turn it up.
No,
Don't
turn it up.
It's only on 3, it goes up to 8.
Okay. I'll
That's for special words. OK. Gordon, it's great to see you.
Likewise, good to see you too.
As I said, you are looking a bit smoother, and this has been in the newspapers. No, because, well, let's get this out of the way. It's a slightly less craggy Ramsay than we're used to. Anyway.
I had 2 lines.
Yeah, I know, you've been very honest about this. You had those lines there, didn't you?
Yeah. It was suggested by Simon Cowell one night having dinner. He said, look, do something about that. I've got a friend that can sort that out. So I didn't really think much of it, and then the next day I thought, do you know what, I'm going to take his advice and go and do it. And it was a little bit weird, over and done within sort of 3 minutes, but... yeah, just 2 little laughter lines.
Because, yeah, there was there. But why did you feel the need to... because it's not vanity as such,
No. I'd never actually thought about it until actually somebody had pointed it out. But every time we go over to the States and we sort of cook and get close to customers, they look at you in a very strange way. And first question they ask was, my God, how old were you when we went through the windscreen?
Jesus.
Yeah, I know. Which is a little bit sort of, you know, over the top. So I tried it.
How old were you when you went through the windscreen?
So, I mean, it was over and done within sort of 3 minutes.
So what did he do? Was sandpaper involved, or what did he do? Was it a laser? I don't know much about these things. I haven't had any surgery.
You've never had anything done?
Yet. I'm going to have some. I think I might have some done.
For your 50th birthday?
Yeah, I'm going to have some really big knockers right out here. Just going to see how it feels to get that kind of attention from men.
So I had a little procedure with a sort of a small needle, and it went underneath the line and just, like, scraped underneath and sort of just pushed it out.
And they pushed it. Did they use filler in there? Did they put any stuff in there? Like
it wasn't like a sort of filler. It was like a sort of gel.
Oh, gee.
But it... I mean, I didn't even feel the sort of the prick, you know, in terms of...
Did you say, is it in yet?
So... no. I said, is it done yet?
Is it done yet? But I think you've got to be careful, because, look, here's how you look right now, OK? This is... if we look at the photo from before, OK? Yeah. Now you look at the lines removed, the next one, we sort of smoothed out, OK? And then, yes, like a baby, And then we got a little bit further, and next time you come in, you're looking like that. And then... yes, it's a slippery slope, Ramsay. Don't take that off. And then, look at this next one. And then, who knows? Who knows where it could lead? Who knows? Who knows what delights will lie in store for us in the future?
Come on.
Just all I'm saying is just think once, think twice.
Thank you.
Think safe. All right, before we talk about all the cooking, let's just get... let's face it, it's been a tough year for you, hasn't it? Any number of ways. There's been a lot of things coming your way.
It's been a very tough year, very
What
hard.
month was it you decided to cancel all the newspapers? when about did you decide, OK, I've had enough of that?
Thank you. Smart ass.
Well, no. Hey, I'm in the same boat to an extent. I cancelled mine last November. I stopped reading the papers when they started writing about me, so I know what kind of what you're going through.
Really weirdly, on my birthday last November, literally 14 months ago. So, yeah, it's been a tough one.
Yeah.
Learned a lot, get my head down and continue to do what I'm good at doing and fighting the fires, but...
And the businesses, I know that there's... all businesses are going through a bit of a tricky time now.
Yep.
I've been reading about yours, but you're kind of consolidating, you're getting rid of some and others you're shoring up. What's happening with all the restaurants?
No one saw it coming in terms of a recession. We opened up 9 restaurants in a period of 15 months. Very, very hard. Big success in Paris, New York, LA. The euro became stronger than the pound for the first time in 10 years, which caused a lot of cash flow problems. We consolidated, I think, really. All the independent restaurants outside the UK got turned back into consultancies, so we didn't brunt the risk.
So they weren't yours as such, but
Absolutely.
your name is attached and you help out a bit. Yeah. So what, you
consult.
go in, you do the dishes, a little bit helping out like that, empty the bins, make sure the oven's clean, that kind of stuff. Yeah. Make sure there's enough fish fingers. You know, like it's keeping on top of things. Like you fill in the order online for the shopping, Ocada.
I'm dying to swear at you.
Well, go ahead. Go ahead. Just try one. Let's try one. You see, but it's good. It will teach you another.
Right, OK.
So turn it up one, because that was
No,
a bit slow.
no, it's absolutely fine, thank you. You've got a really big lump on the top of your...
I'm sorry, I thought you said something else.
But there's like a cyst growing on...
I beg your pardon? I'm sorry, I didn't quite hear that. Was that...
You need to see a doctor.
Leave it on! Okay. I like this. All right, you must be relieved then Christmas is coming, because it kind of draws a line on what's going to be behind you at the end of the year. You can look ahead, you know, you've got a fresh start coming. What do you have planned for Christmas? What's Christmas hold for you and the family?
Hey, Christmas is a bit of a busman's holiday for us. I mean, it starts at the beginning of December, and, you know, restaurants are crazy, customers are excited and very happy.
Yep.
So by the time you get to Christmas Day, the last thing you want to see is a turkey. They will have a nice family Christmas with
So when
friends.
do you start? So you don't do a Christmas dinner in your restaurants, do you? Or do you do a kind of like a kind of like fancy version of it for people? You must do, I guess, is it?
No, the clarity is we have a classic, you know, Christmas Day celebration, and they have Father Christmas and all the sort of decorations and bits and bobs. But no, this Christmas we're going to be together with some friends and just have a nice chilled-out Christmas Day.
I think I know who your friends are.
Oh,
Yes, I've got a bone to pick with you, Ramsay. I've known Gordon for a long time. I've eaten in his restaurants. I've paid to eat in his restaurants. Always have a great meal. He's never once offered me a freebie, which you'd think he would, right? But he's never said, oh, yeah, you want something on a sandwich or something on a pot round, or you want some mince pies at Christmas? No. But I found out that the Beckhams, oh, yeah, the Beckhams, every year you've been sending someone over to cook for the Beckhams. And this year, I believe you're cooking for the Beckhams.
I am not cooking for
What are you
David
doing
and Victoria. We're having lunch together with the families.
Well, who's cooking? You don't want her cooking. You're not going to let her... She doesn't know where the bloody kitchen is. You leave it her, it'll be Domino's turning up at Christmas Day. £54.
She does eat, and she eats exceptionally well, just healthy, but David's quite a good cook.
David's a good cook, is he?
Yeah, no, I mean, Victoria cooks as well.
OK, yeah. So you're going to have Christmas. That'll be nice, then. That'll be a nice day.
Christmas Day, yeah, it'll be fun.
And what present are you going to take over there?
I'm not too sure. I'll think about it. I don't like shopping too early. I think when you start shopping for presents at the end of October, it's boring. You get to sort of middle of December.
What are you getting me this year?
So, yeah.
Leave it on! Leave it on!
I'm going to get you a running machine.
A running machine?
You
No.
OK. You need to lose a little bit of weight. Just a little bit here. You look like
I do need to lose a little bit. I might get some work done. Do you know anyone I could go to? OK. What are you cooking for us this evening? Because Gordon has put his name, and let's face it, it's a name which is internationally famous because he's made a huge success, not only of his businesses here, but in America. You're one of the biggest, best-known stars. Your reality show is the biggest reality show on American TV. Yeah. That's some achievement, ladies and gentlemen. Let's hear it for Gordon. So you know, let's not forget. And it's because of who you are and what you do. And Gordon has put his name behind Comic Relief, which is always a lovely thing to hear, and has some sauces out called Seriously Good Sauces. There's a picture of Gordon, I think, is that pre or post-op? I can't remember. With the sauces there. The sauces there. Looking lovely. And Gordon doesn't get any money from that at all. Money goes to Comic Relief and the profits of those, and that's a lovely thing there. And the sauces are pasta sauces, is that right?
Pasta sauces, and not just for pasta, but fish, chicken, meat, great lasagna.
So like cooking sauces, basically?
Yeah, cooking sauces, but they are absolutely delicious.
OK.
And 10,000 times tastier than Jamie Oliver's.
Oh, really? They're going down? Whoa. Well, listen, I cooked some stuff from Jamie's cookbook a while ago, and I couldn't do it properly, and I phoned Jamie and he was out, and I called you and you didn't answer.
I thought you stopped making those calls.
You wouldn't answer it anyway. You're off bloody hoi polloining with the Beckhams. All right, so...
right, tortellinis.
Right. So what are we going to do? What are you going to make here?
OK, I'm going to do a little tortellini.
It's not coming out of there, is it? We're not making donuts tonight, are we, Dad?
Can you behave yourself?
Huh?
And show...
Well, don't stand up. Look, can I give you some advice about cooking?
Please.
Don't stand up before you're cooking something and start funneling around in there like that.
I'm tucking my tie in. Right, OK,
You don't need to tuck your tie in.
Right, tortellinis of lobster.
OK, tortellinis with lobster. I love a bit of lobster.
Lobster and a little bit of sauce. Now, these are amazing pasta
Now, I've
dishes.
seen you do this on the show, and this looks, I'll be honest with you, easy. You wrap them in that, and you bend it around your finger, and you make a shape.
That's right, yeah. The secret, OK, is in, OK, the egg wash.
Of course it is.
So, now, a little bit of flour.
A little bit of flour. On the floor.
Yep. Now... You're so...
That's my carpet.
Come on, it's Christmas. What's the matter with you?
I don't want flour on my carpet.
You're getting very whingy in your old age. Come on. Right. little bit of egg yolk.
Egg yolk, egg yolk.
Now,
bit more.
lobster. Okay. Now from there.
A little bit of lobster on the
pasta.
On the pasta.
This is pasta made with saffron. So lift it up, fold it over.
Who's saffron?
So fold it over into a half moon.
Ease yourselves. Okay.
And then fingers like this.
You want me to do one?
Yeah, left to right, right to left. Push. Look at me first.
Slow down.
And push over, and then nip it in like that.
Easy.
Okay.
Easy.
Now,
so
up,
I squidge
and
it in the pile like that.
Yep.
Pinch, pinch, pinch.
Pinch. Push all the air out so as it doesn't burst.
Okay.
Together.
Okay.
Show me.
Okay.
Yeah, good.
Is that good?
No, that's nice. Yeah. Good. And now fingers like this.
Yeah, you live long and prosper like
So-
that.
A little bit like that.
Hold
Left
on.
to
What,
right.
through that one now?
Yeah. Left to right and right
Squidge
to
it,
left.
squidge it.
Gently now.
Hold it. I've put through the wrong fingers.
So, no, Master's that at the end.
You put through those
Yeah,
fingers?
that's it there. Don't
Why
squash
did you
down.
do that finger?
No, but you went like that.
You went like that.
Oh, right, like that.
Paper.
So,
Paper beats what?
come on!
I bet you have fun in the kitchen, don't you?
Oh,
Paper what? Throw some more flour on the floor. Look at that. Whee, that's got crazy. No!
You're terrible. You're so bad. You're so bad. Make the sauce, come on.
Not the sauce.
Jesus
Not the sauce.
It's for charity, the
Happy
sauce.
Christmas. There you go.